Hello and welcome to my Road to Mastery series. Before we get into the games of solo queue, I decided that I'd go over my current elo situation. So right now I have my op.gg popped up. So as you can see, I've played a bit over 1200 games this season, so it's been a pretty long season. Recently though, I've been tanking and I've just been picking so many different champions and I have like negative win rates on like all of them, so I've just been falling overall. Here's my tier graph for the season. My peak right now is I've hit my D3. I've actually hit D3. Okay, so I've promoted in D3, but I know I've gone through my D3 promos 2 times so far. So my peak is D3 32 LP, and right now I'm D5 26 LP. And my current MMR is Plat 1, just a little bit lower, but overall I'm not doing too hot right now. And I know it's kind of a weird time to start a Road to Mastery series as we're about like 2 weeks away from the end of the season. But I just wanted to give a little primer on how I'm going to be transitioning into Season 9, especially with the rank changes where it's going to be that Masters tier is a tier below the Grandmaster. So I'm going to be trying to definitely pursue that next season. So what my plans are at the moment is I'm just going to be playing Taric and Nami as much as possible because I believe that they're two really strong champions and I also have pretty decent win rates on them. I used to one-trick Taric pretty hard, so I've played 600 games, about half of my total games on him, and I have a 56% win rate, so that's pretty solid. And then on Nami, I've played a fair bit too, and I have a 61% win rate at the moment, and I quite enjoy her as a champion. It's just a different play style because you know it's tanky, so you have to just sit back, play with your ADC, and make sure that they stay alive. So without further ado, let's get into our solo queue games. Okay, so going to this game, looks like our jungle, okay, so our top and our jungler. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and ban Graves this game.
End of the line.
Not a big fan of him. Alright, so neither Nami or Taric are banned this game, so we're looking like we're in good shape at the moment. Okay, so we have an Irelia top, and it looks like it's gonna be Master Yi jungle versus an Ahri and an Udyr. So we don't know the bot matchup, and our bottom laner isn't hovering. I'm gonna go ahead and just go with the Taric pick because our jungler and our top really aren't that tanky. They're more oriented towards damage. So by using the utility and the tankiness from Taric, that should be successful with its current team composition. So it looks like my team is unfortunately full AD. But we're with the Jhin, and then we're going to be facing Ezreal, and either Malzahar or Ahri, I suppose. I'm not sure either. I'm going to go ahead and go with the sustain build, though. So, with the time work, just for the Ezreal poke, and probably Malzahar or Ahri, and the second one, just in case as well. Because this is going to be a pretty hard lane to sustain through at times, and basically just going to be trying to put our eggs in the Yi basket if things don't work out properly. But hopefully we can do some good lane dominance with Jhin. Alright, so going into the game, it looks like it's going to be a Malzahar support and an Ezreal AD, so that'll be interesting, I suppose. I haven't played against a Malzahar support in a pretty long time, so we'll see how that works out. Another thing to note is that the Ahri went Glacial Augment, so she's just going to do the GLP Squirt Gun build, and then she's also going to go the Spooky Ghost, the Twin Shadows item. Really strong with the Glacial Augment, and Ahri's probably one of the biggest abusers of it in mid lane, besides something like a Vel'Koz, or maybe even a Veigar if you're Froggen. Another interesting thing is that this Cho'Gath is Predator. Not sure how that's going to work out. Because I feel like this Cho'Gath just going to lose lane really hard into Irelia. Irelia should absolutely just dumpster him. The only problem late game here is that we're full AD and we're against the Udyr and Cho'Gath, so they're probably going to be just stacking a lot of health and armor. So after a certain point, the game's going to be very hard, especially since we have a Jhin 80 compared to an Ezreal who will outscale the Jhin. So right away, I'm not sure if this Malzahar is going to go ahead and start E or if he's going to start the Q.
30 seconds until minions
Probably the
spawn.
Q, I think, for support, just for the extra poke. And early game, we're basically just going to be wanting to try to get the level 2. Even though they might be able to outpush us with the combination of the Ezreal and Malzahar push. Actually, no, I should be able to get level 2 first because I have Relic, so Relic should give me. Not sure where we saw with Deer, but hopefully Aurelia wards this push. Deer's probably gonna go ahead and start as blue buff, and then he's gonna.
I have
go...
seen the light
Actually,
too clearly to ever fear
Really likes
the
to do a farming route
darkness.
too, so I'm not sure if he's gonna do like his buff to Grump, to Scuttle. That's a thing, I think. And he'd do the rest of his buff. Or if he would do his full bot side and then Scuttle. Because I'm pretty sure he is going to go red. And he's either going to go straight to top Scuttle, or he's going to go to the Golems here. Nope, looks like he's going to path top side. He might go ahead and actually just do his blue side, so do his Wolves, and then buff actually, and then the Scuttle after that. It is Ahri, so it's quite interesting. Jhin was in a position to follow that up. Jhin does have very good follow up though, because he has. Okay, I didn't have my E, but I misplayed that. Let's go ahead with Spy. I think I'm gonna want to go Treads.
And one of these.
Alright, so for the game state of this, Ez did get his tier, so that's a fairly big spike, but I think Jhin will have enough for the BF sword, because he has the 50 CS, and he has, yep, so BF sword, and Swift full Swift. Okay, so that's a really good buy for Jhin. So we're going to be able to have a lot of power, we're not going to have a summoner's advantage in a little bit though, because Ahri and Ezreal are going to get their flashes back, and Ez already has his heal back. Flash should die. Nice! Maybe need to go get up first. Die, right?
Has been slain.
Get out too. I'll go ahead and get that.
Frozen
Actually,
beauty
Zeke's.
is still beauty.
I don't think I want to get. I'm just gonna finish my support item. Actually, maybe not the best purchase there, because from the support item I get CDR and health, which is good early game. But missing out on the C section for goods. Why is Ahri mid?
The mountain showed me my path. The protector.
Oh my gosh!
Truth is worth fighting for, but beauty is worth
Very
dying
good
for.
fight. I don't know where he went today though. I'm not sure if he backed up there, because that was a really good fight to take initially. I could have overall played that. I didn't have ult too. That was an awkward time for me to take a fight around. I don't think on my ult. But at the end it worked out, because we got a disproportionate fight because they had to tank the dragon for a while.
The best weapons are beautiful. I may be merciful, but tar.
I was thinking dive initially though, because Ahri was mid. I wasn't thinking about whether you go ahead and go Ardent this because it's really strong within the Irelia. It's not the end of the world that Ardent isn't very good. You're not gonna clap. Oh my gosh, yeah, Arjun has Storm
Sometimes
Razor. Any fight I can
life
take right now, I want to
will
take it.
die.
Your turret.
I really wish I was with Jin. Damn.
The mountain reveals the heart.
No, man, that was a bad eat.
Something from Targa. Elegance never helped win fight. Never hurt.
Here and Malzahar. Oh wait, no, Malzahar. Very strong.
Never end.
Oh my gosh, what is that
See the
damage?
stars.
Here's the Cho'Gath Predator. He's coming out. Oh, he could actually maybe kill him. Oh. So. What? Dude, this guy literally flashed under tower and he's calling me.
Gravity's species must be preserved. Nothing perfect, but
It's looking very good for us. So next step is probably I don't know why. I thought Zed was whatchamacallit. I thought Zed was someone else on the other team. That's why this game's over now. Alright, so very solid game to start off the series, I would say. Overall, we absolutely demolished every single lane won that game. So the honor of this game will for sure go to Jin. He carried lane. That's solid. Let's see, here's how much LP I'm gonna get. Okay, 18 LP, that's not terrible. Okay, so our whole team didn't get S's either. But overall, that was just one of those smash lanes games. It was like every single lane won, so there was like no way to get something going for them.